Good morning. It's a Sunday morning. It's I think it's the 11th. I think it's August the 11th. Let's see, Thursday was the 8th, which was my pastor's birthday and Kat Chain's birthday. Oh, I need to reach out to her. And then the 9th was Betty's birthday. We took her out. The 10th, I went out with Eric at the Q party. And today is the 11th. It's Sunday. I'm on my way to Infusion Fitness to work on my fitness routine with Desiree. Depending on how all this goes, this really could be my last fitness competition. I haven't competed since 2016. It's 2019. I'd like to get one under my belt before the end of the year. And then if all goes well, make 2020, like a rock star going out here at, right now I'm 40, next year I'll be 41 in February. So, yep. Anyway, I love fitness. I still love doing cartwheels and handstands and working out at the gym. And CrossFit has been amazing and fun. Working with my cheerleaders in the summer just always brings me so much joy, and I've been able to do it this year and each year with just a little bit less stress, which is super cool, right? So anyway, following my GPS. I don't want to get screwed up with this Atlanta traffic, so I might stop talking in a little bit, or here and there I may have pauses. So I'm going to 85 North to get to Infusion Fitness. But as I was driving and thinking about some things, I was thinking I really want to do a series on why are you fat? Why are you fat? As a fitness trainer, I get clients come to me all the time because they're fat. And when I say the word, or if I say that, so many people in the world get offended. But I'd like to dissect that a little bit. First of all, you are not fat, meaning fat is a thing. Fat is not you. We do a terrible thing when we identify ourselves with like one all-encompassing word. Like, you may be carrying a little more body fat than you would like. You may be carrying body fat that is affecting your health. But you yourself, you are not fat. You are well more than that. You are a living, breathing, thinking, feeling, experiencing human being. You are not fat. Why do we do that to ourselves all the time? So be careful of identifying yourself with one general thing. But by the same token, I think it's okay to acknowledge fat and body fat and the word fat. Frankly, I don't think doctors use the word enough. I don't think doctors focus enough on the percentage of body fat. You've heard the saying, too much of a good thing is not a good thing. Too much of one thing a lot of times prevents you from getting other things. Like, too much work keeps you from spending time with family. Whether you're a mom or dad, single, married, have kids or not, whether you have a living blood-related family or friends who you consider family. I have lots of those. You're out of whack. You're out of balance. So I want to dive into this whole fat thing. I'd like to talk about the emotional effects of fat, right? I mean, our emotions are a real thing. And they come into play a lot of times when you're trying to make rational versus what we would say irrational. I don't even like to call emotions necessarily irrational. I think it's good to have those emotions, one way or the other. But it's how we respond or how we react, or if we let too much of a good thing, like a good emotion, take over. But at times that emotion is awesome, right? If you're feeling immense love, you tend to do acts that show love. You do things to show love to other people, whether it's a hug or words of affirmation, or a kind act, or something you do. We do a lot of great things out of love. Sometimes out of anger we get fed up and things happen, or we finally are angry enough to do something about something. It's not so bad either. But just having a balance. We connect our emotions a lot of times, the bad emotions, with food. And when we're frustrated, or for me, anxiety kicks in and I get nervous about certain possibilities. How is it going to work? How am I going to do this? Will I succeed or fail? Here I am embarking on another fitness journey, and I emotionally eat, and it's like, wait a minute, if I'm gonna get my body fat back down to 9%, like it's been when I've hit the composition stage, or less, because these girls that I'm competing against are beasts, then when I get stressed out or I get nervous about something, I'll eat too. I'll eat the wrong thing. If it's there in the house, I'll go get it. And we justify things in our head sometimes. It's like, oh, well, it's 100 calorie this, and ignoring the fact that it's got all these like unnatural ingredients in them that will affect your body in a different way. So yeah, I think about all the ways that we are fat, and why are we fat? There's a sleep component that we don't allow our bodies to rest. We stress ourselves out, and that body just wants to lay down. I went into a running store yesterday, and I was like, oh yeah, let me go see if I can buy some like calf sleeves, because my calves are like wrecked. And then let's see, my knees have been hurting a little bit. Maybe should get me some new knee sleeves. Let's see, what else should I get? I'm like doing all these things, and I go in, and the guy's like, how often do you foam roll, and how often do you do ice, and then heat, and then ice? And I'm like, I know all those things, but I hadn't done any of those things. So at a store where anytime I purchase things, I've like spent easily in this running store, easily over $100 or more just for a pair of shoes, or in apparel and equipment and stuff. I've bought some expensive shit from this place because they are the experts. They watch you run and all kinds of shit, and they know all this stuff. But this guy was so cool, so calm and collected, and he was like, well, so far with what you've told me, it's not like you have these major issues. He's like, how about pulling back a little bit? Like taking a rest. Ice and heat. Believe it or not, you may not have an injury, but those kinds of things would probably make a huge difference in your overall well-being, right? If you get some rest, maybe you won't be quite as stressed, or maybe all the walking that you've been doing, well, you'll actually get some results, or you'll wake up refreshed and not stressed and not feeling rushed. And you know, if you give yourself some time and go to bed early, who knows, you may wake up in time and feel like making, a healthy breakfast and feel like meal prepping. It's just so funny how those normalcies are not normal to people. Should be normal to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a couple snacks a day. I mean, when you were a child, you did it. When you were younger, your mom sent you to school you had to eat breakfast, you ate lunch, you ate dinner when you got home. You always had to come in from a snack after you played. You played, which was your exercise, and you took your ass to bed. You had a bedtime at 8:30 or whatever it is. I remember my bedtime was 8:30 forever. But anyway, I am here at Infusion Fitness, excited for what is in store for me with my good friend Desiree. So yeah, I hope you all are having a fabulous Sunday morning. I missed church this morning, but God has been definitely ministering to me in some different ways and different avenues. So anyway, I'm parked, so I'm no longer illegal. Hope you are doing well, and I hope this video helps you, and I hope you look forward to my Why Am I Fat series. I'm going to work on that and get that to you soon. Take care. Bye.